Alright, what's going on guys? This is the run that got me rank 13 in the world for any percent no twin-headed thunder dragon 15 card mod. First off, I just want to explain what this mod actually is. Every time you win a duel, you get 15 cards as a reward. Yeah, huge drops. Means you build your deck way faster, but also means RNG can absolutely ruin you if you get bad pulls. Still, can't believe I ended up in the top 13, it feels pretty crazy honestly. Let's walk through it, exactly how it happened, no cuts, no skipping anything, just me showing you how it went down. I have also increased the speed of the video to 1.3x. First thing I'm doing here is sorting out my starting deck, picking the cards I need to kick things off. These early choices are actually super important. I need stuff that'll keep me alive at the start until I can start winning and getting those big 15 card rewards. If I mess this bit up, I'm stuck with weak cards for ages and that kills the time straight away. I'm going through everything carefully here. Yeah, double checking everything, bit paranoid, I know, but you kinda have to be if you want to be anywhere near the top of the leaderboard. Every small choice matters. Once I'm happy with the deck, I head straight on my way. This is that path I'm taking, every turn, every step, I know it off by heart. No wandering around or backtracking, no extra steps at all. In speedrunning, every second adds up, so the route is just muscle memory now. I've sped up the walking bits a little bit just so it doesn't drag, but trust me, this is exactly how I always move, straight to where I need to be, nothing more. Now, I'm coming up to the first duel area. This whole part is just setup really, but it's an important setup. There's one thing in this game you literally can't get around, no matter what you try. Other runs skips loads of stuff, but here, there's a story event you have to trigger. And I'm going for this exact opponent, because he's the one that starts it all. Hai Shin. This guy is basically the most important character in the whole run, not because he's hard or anything, but because of what happens right here. This is the only duel in the entire game that I have to lose to. There's no way around it, trust me. I've tried every trick in the book, every different path, and nothing works. The game literally won't let you progress the story unless you lose to him here. But the big reason why we do it this way, losing to Hai Shin right now, skips every single duel and every single area before him. And honestly, if I could win against him here, or if the game would let me, I'd just be stuck in a permanent loop of fighting him over and over again. It just sends you right back to duel him again, no progress or nothing. You'll just never get past him. You'll just be there forever. So losing isn't just required, it's literally the only way out of this part of the game. That's the only time that we ever lose ever. Now, straight away we jump right into the world tournament after we smash the puzzle into the next generation. This is the main event, where the actual run starts for real. From this exact second to the end, 0 losses are allowed if possible. Lose any duel is a huge time loss, and with the mod, every win gets 15 cards, huge rewards, but what you get matters way more than just quantity. And here's the key rule that I am playing by here. I'm going for B-Power ranks against every single person. That's the only way to guarantee the drops that I actually need. Let me break down why. First up, B-Power against anyone here gives me a high chance of getting the trap card. Now, I'm not trying to load up on loads of them. I only need 1 trap card total from this tournament, and that's it. And you might think, why bother just getting 1? It's all about what comes later in the run. I fight Pegasus, and to get the fast time I need, I have to go and get an A-Tech dual rank against him. And trust me, you cannot get A-Tech ranks easily unless you have 1 trap card beforehand. This is where I get the 1 card I need. That's the only reason I'm hunting for this now. And on top of that, there's 2 people in this bracket that are absolutely make or break for the run, May and Shardy. These 2 are my main targets. If I get a B-Power win off of May, there's a chance I get an equip card. This is one of the best equips for fairy monsters. It's called Elfline. It boosts attack like crazy, turns my weak starting monsters into actual threats instantly. Same exact deal with Shardy. B-Pow against him gives me the best shot at getting Beast Fangs. It's the same thing though, massive attack boost. Makes every duel after this way faster and safer. So to recap from this whole tournament, I need 3 things only. A trap card, Elf's Light, and Beast Fangs. That's the entire plan. You'll see me managing my deck count constantly here, always making sure I'm under 27 cards before I finish the fight, either fusing 5 times or dropping Regeki to lock in that rank. And remember, because we skipped everything before High Shin, this tournament is literally the first time I'm earning any cards at all. Everything I have right now is just my starting deck. Every single card you see me add in from here came from one of these 10 opponents. So right now, I'm building my whole deck from scratch in 10 duels. Following those exact rules every time. High risk, super technical, but that's exactly how we get to the top. So, first up in the bracket we got Rex. Same rules apply here as every other fight. Keep the deck count under 27 cards and lock in that B-Pow rank before I take the win. I'm either going to get my 5 fusions off here or use Regeki if we need to. Whatever gets me the rank guaranteed. Like I said, no exceptions. B-Pow is the only way to get the drops that actually matter. However, you can A-Pow Rex for a chance of Crawling Dragon and other strong monsters. There we go. A-Pow secured exactly how I planned. And look at these drops. Some solid stuff is here. Nothing I need for the rest of the run specifically, but still good cards to add in. Every little bit helps. Stronger monsters, better options, easier to fuse. Just makes the next few fights that bit safer and faster. Straight away, I'm adding in some new stuff to the deck now, building it up piece by piece exactly how I need it. Now I'm sorting the new additions, making sure everything's set up right, and that's the difference between an A-Pow and a B-Pow. You get better cards and easier fusion material from an A-Pow than a B-Pow. But the B-Pow, you can get a trap card and equips, because straight after Rex comes Weevil. Same plan again with him, B-Pow time. Keep the deck count low, hunt for the chance of getting a trap card. Let me run through what's possible here. We got a solid beaters like Hitotsumi Giant and Blackland Fire Dragon, Horned Imp, Gravy. 1200 to 1500 attack, great for the early game. Then loads of insect cards obviously like Killer Needle, Basic Insect, Kumutuku, Ganaigumo, Bladefly, Man-Eater Bug. Tons of them. Most 500 to 1200 attack. Some decent defense, but honestly, most of these are just filler. They work fine, but they're not exciting. Same with the plant cards, Mushroom Man, Dark Plant, Firegrass, Rainbow Flower, pretty weak, but they're just fusion cards really. Then there's ones that are actually really useful, Sleeping Lion for example. Only 700 attack but 1700 defense, that's amazing wall if you need to stall a fight. Prevent Rat is even better with 2000 defense, it's an absolute brick wall at this point in the game. Mysterious Puppeter, Terror the Terrible, Fiend Sword, all at 1200 to 1400 attack. Still solid monsters that carry me through the next fights, no problem. Right at the top of the list though, is Jaraigumo. 2200 attack and only 100 defense, is a glass cannon. Hits harder than almost anything else this early. And I'll say it now, this is the rarest possible drop that you could get from Weevil. Like, super low chance to see this at all. Now the traps, this is the important bit. I need 1 trap card total to do the A-Tech rank against Pegasus later, right? Bear Trap is on the list here, yeah? But let me be clear, it's not the best one I can get, it's far from it. The ones I'm really hoping for is Fake Trap or Invisible Wire. Those two are way better, way more reliable and makes Pegasus fight so much safer and easier. Bear Trap works, don't get me wrong, it will do the job if I have to use it. But Fake Trap or Invisible Wire, those are the gold standards. That's what I'm really hunting for here. You'll see I played a whole duel, keeping my deck under 27 cards, locked in the requirements for the B-Pow to get it secured. Now let's go through these drops one by one. Just took the win there. kept my deck count under 27 the whole time. Hit all the requirements, B-Pal rank secured, 100%. Now, here's the best bit. Let's reveal exactly what we just won. Wait a sec. Did you see that? That's Gumo. I just pulled the absolute rarest card possible from Weevil. 2200 attack. This thing is gonna absolutely destroy everything I hit with it. Alright, straight into the next one. Up against May now. Same rules as always, B-Pal rank only, nothing else. You know the drill by now. Keep the deck under 27 cards, either fuse 5 times or use Regeki to lock in that rank. No shortcuts, because B-Pal is the only way to get the top tier cards that she can drop. And let me tell you, May's pool is way better than Weevil's. Loads of high attack monsters, great support cards, and a couple of absolute game changers I'm here for. Let's run through what she can give you. First off, monsters. She's got some seriously heavy hitters here like Battleox, Carbonala Warrior, Rogue Doll, Darkfire Dragon, all sitting at 1500 to 1700 attack, solid beaters. Then Mechanical Chaser, 1850 attack, that's massive for this stage of the run. Would carry me easily. Defense options too, there's a Feral Imp, Beaver Warrior, Jellyfish and a Blocker, 1400 to 1800 defense. They're great wolves if I need them. Loads of Wing Beast types obviously. Typhoon, Faith Bird, Skull Red Bird, Marvelous. All perfect for making Crimson Sunbird later. And yeah, she's got Invisible Wire too, remember? That's one of the best traps that you can get. Way better than Bear Trap. But here's the only reason I fight May. Look at these equip cards she has. Elf's Light, Silver Bow and Arrow, Electro Whip. All of them boost attack, but Elf's Light, that's king here. It works on monsters I'm already running. Turns my good cards into absolute monsters instantly. This is my #1 target here. She also drops the field spell Mountain, powers up monsters like dragons and winged beasts, which is perfect because I'm already running plenty of both now. That's great add too. Everything else, nice to have, but I'm only here for Elf's Light and Mountain honestly. You'll see me playing this one exactly the plan, managing my deck count, making sure it stays under 27, working towards that rank. I don't care how long it takes, as long as I secure a B-Pal at the end, because if I get B-Pal, I have the highest chance to pull exactly those 2 cards and an Invisible Wire. Everything else is just a bonus. But if I walk away with an Elf's Light, this was already a 10 out of 10 success no matter what else drops. Right, finished her off. Deck count was perfect the whole way through, B-Pal is secured, 100%. Now let's reveal exactly what I got. There it is. First up, Elf's Light. That's the big one, exactly what we came for. And look at this, Mountain 2 is unreal. Got the field spell as well. And the rest is solid. Got a Skull Red Bird, 1550 attack, Great Wing Beast add, Marvelous, solid backup monster. This is the perfect haul. Everything I needed, plus extras. B-Pal locked in. May well done. Deck is now even stronger. And I got the best equip that she could have dropped. This run is honestly going better than I could have imagined. Alright, next up we got Keep. Same rules apply as always. B-Pal rank only, no exceptions. Deck is under 27 cards left. High fusions or Regeki to lock it in, just like before. B-Pal, B-Pal, B-Pal. We need that trap card. Though honestly, Compared to May and Weevils, Keith's card pool is way more hit and miss. Loads of zombies and machines here, but most of them are pretty average. Also, important to say, we still haven't managed to pull a trap card yet. Still hunting for the fake trap or invisible wire, or even a bear trap at this point. No one's dropped it so far, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed here. Let's run through what he can give you. First off, it's mostly zombie type monsters. Shadow Spectre, Skull Servant, Zombie Warrior, the Snake Hair, Armored Zombie, Dragon Zombie and Clown Zombie. There's tons of them. Stats are all over the place. Some like Dragon Zombie hits 1600 attack, which is decent, has better fusions, and others have 0 defense, already low stats, so it's pretty useless. Then he's got a whole bunch of machine types too. Ground Attack Bruh, Cyber Soldier, Yiber Robo, Blocker again, some solid ones like Mechanical Chaser at 1850 or Blocker with 1800 defense, but most are just okay, nothing game changing. Support cards, he's got a few. Mystical Moon, Machine Conversion Factory, Metal Morph, equips that boost specific types, but nothing as good as Elf's Light. We just got it from May. Field spells like Wasteland and Yami, okay, but not amazing for what I'm running. And yeah, he does have an invisible wire in his pool too. Remember, that's one of the best traps for Pegasus later, so there's still a chance to get it here. But honestly, Keith is not the best place to hunt for it. Drop rates for the good stuff are low, and most of what you win here, you'll end up replacing pretty quick anyway. So, real talk, I'm not expecting much from this duel. I just need the B power rank to keep the run consistent, and if I happen to get the trap card I still need, bonus. But other than that, I'm not fussed at what drops. Most of his list is just filler cards. That'll do for now, but nothing that I'm gonna keep forever. You'll see me play it safe, lock in the rank, and just get it done as fast as possible. Right, we wrapped that one up. Deck count was good all the way through, B-Pal secured. Now let's see what we actually got. Right, Shardy cutscene done, and here we are. We're at the rewards from Keith. Just to confirm, I locked in a B-Pow earlier. Deck count was really good all the way through. The drops are set, and now let's see what we actually got. And yeah, exactly what I expected. A Flame Ghost. Decent, fusible. It's fine for now. Dragon Zombie, 1600 attack. That's actually pretty solid. We'll hit hard for the next few fights, but that's it. Only 2 cards, nothing else. And still no trap card. Ah well, no stress. Still got plenty of opponents left. Odds are still good. Keith done B-Pow in the bag. Moving on. Shardy. This one is super important. Easily one of the key duels in the whole tournament. Same rules apply. B-Pow rank only, deck under 27 cards and either 5 fusions or a Geki to lock it in. But here's the big difference. I'm going for a B-Pow for 2 massive reasons. The first one, we still haven't found a trap card yet. Remember? We need one for the ATEC rank on Pegasus later. And Shardy actually has Etagaboon in his pool. That's another solid trap option. Not quite top tier like Fake Trap or Invisible Wire, but absolutely good enough to get the job done. So, we're still hunting here. But main reason, we're here for Beast Fangs. That's the other game-changing equip that I need, right up there with Elf's Light we got from May. This is the only place to get it, so B-Pow is non-negotiable here. Let's run through what Shardy can drop, and honestly, his pool is mostly low to mid-level stuff. Loads of Aqua Spellcasters, Fiends and Zombie types, with very few heavy hitters. You've got things like Sangan, Armored Zombie, Dragon Zombie, Clown Zombie. Same zombies we've seen before, okay, stats? Nothing special. Then stacks of Aqua Monsters, Monster Turtle, Penguin Knight, Aqua Snake, White Dolphin, Starboy, most sit around 700 to 1000 attack. Decent defense, sometimes mostly just filler cards, you'll just swap them out later again. Spellcasters and Fiends too, Numerico, Jin the Watcher, Phantom D1, Midnight Fiend again, okay early on but nothing exciting. Support cards wise, he's got a few bits. Power of Kaishin is an equip spell, it's okay boost but not great. Umi, field spell, it powers up aqua types, but I'm not running many of those, so it's useless for me. And yeah, Etagaboon, the trap I mentioned earlier. It's here, drop rate isn't amazing but it exists, but none of that matters compared to Beast Fangs, that's the prize. It's an equip spell, massive attack boost, works perfectly with monsters I've already got in the deck, and it turns my already strong board into something that will one-shot almost anything left in the tournament. That is the #1 target here. I don't care about anything else, and if we walk away with Beast Fangs, the duel is a success. So you'll see me play this exactly to plan, managing the deck count, staying under 27 cards, walking towards that rank. I'm not taking any risks here, I just need the B-Power for the Beast Fangs. It's because it's the only way to maximise the chance of it. Everything else is a bonus, and remember we still haven't had the trap yet, so Etagaboon pops up too, even better. The Beast Fang comes first every time. So, we finished him off, the deck count was perfect all the way through and we B-Powered secured, 100%. Now let's check the drops, and okay, here we go. First up, Numerico, decent little spellcaster, fine filler for now. Princess Tsurugi, 900 attacks, solid warrior type. Both of them make Mystical Sand. We'll hold its own for a while, but yeah. I know what you're thinking, no Beast Fangs and still no trap card. It's a bit of a shame honestly, missed the big prize here, but that's RNG for you. Still B-Pow locked in. And these two cards are usable, and we still got opponents left. Not the perfect haul, but we keep on moving, still hunting both items. Shardy done, on to the next. Bakura, and this is easily one of the most important duels left in the whole tournament. Same rule, B-Pow rank only, deck under 27 cards, 5 fusions or a Geki to lock it in. But listen closely, here's why this matters so much. Bakura is the absolute highest chance in the entire world tournament to drop the trap card before Pegasus. And not just any trap, Invisible Raya. It's right here, and that's the best possible one that we could get. We've gone through Weevil, May, Keith, Charlie, still nothing, so basically, our best shot right now, highest odds, best possible card. If we don't get it here, it's gonna get really risky later, so B-Pow is always the option. It's make or break here. Now let's run through his drops. And honestly, Bakura's pool is almost all spellcaster and fairy types, lots of magic users, support cards, and a few really solid monsters. You got things like Saggy the Dark Clown, Camion Wizard, Goddess with a Third Eye, Dryad, Leo Wizard and Ancient Elf. There's also a couple of defense powerhouses like Lamoon, Mass Sorcerer, Ancient Sorcerer. These will hold the line forever. And yeah, we got Time Wizard here too. Support cards wise, it's got some great stuff. Black Pendant, Book of Secret Arts, equips perfect for spellcasters, big boosts. Dark Piercing Light, awesome card to clear boards. And obviously Invisible Wire, the trap we're dying for. Drop chance is even higher here than anywhere else in the tournament, so this is our golden opportunity. Everything else is nice bonuses, but Invisible Wire is the only thing I care about right now. If we walk away with that, this duel is 10 out of 10 success no matter what else drops. Everything else is just extra. But real talk, the rest of the list is decent. Lots of mid-level stuff. Numerico, White Magical Hat, Angel Witch, Lady of Faith, all solid, usable cards make Mystical Sand. Fills gaps in the deck nicely. Also, just to say, Time Wizard is a good one to see. It's a super flexible card, but again, secondary. Everything serves one purpose, maximize the chance for the drop. I'm playing every single turn with that goal in mind. If I have to drag the duel out a little to make sure I hit the rank properly, I will. No rushing, just perfect execution, and this is the big one. Right, wrapped it up perfectly. The deck count was spot on, all requirements met. Bakura is one of them duels that mark. The game's getting harder now, so the duels are gonna take a bit longer to be able to beat, and we need to get the cards that'll beat the duelists a lot more quicker. Now, let's see what we got. And deep breath. Here we go. We got 2 time wizards. Wow, that's awesome. Super unique cards. Great utility, double the fun. Flame manipulator, solid good spellcaster. Lady of Faith, nice support monster. Angel Witch, great defense, also makes mystical sand. Fills up a gap perfectly. Already good ads, but still no trap card. It's unbelievable. Highest chance in the game and we still walked away empty-handed. This is brutal. Honestly, this is the best shot. Odds were in our favor and RNG just said no. Cards we got were great. Deck is stronger now. But now, we're going into the final opponents, still without a trap. Risk level just went through the roof. Bakura done. But man, we need that card. On to Pegasus. Here we are. Now let me be clear right up front. This was never the original plan. Up until now, every single choice I made was leading us towards one thing, getting the trap card so we could go for the A-Tech rank here against him. A-Tech's a lot longer. It's way better for the speedrun. The rewards are crazy, but after Weevil, May, Keith, Charlie, Rex, and even Bakura, who had the highest possible drop chance, we walked away without one. 0 traps, and you literally cannot safely do A-Techs against Pegasus without one. It's suicide. So, we had to pivot. Plan B, go for a B-POW instead. Why? Because Pegasus does have a trap card in his B-POW pool, Acid Trap Hole. It's such a good card. And it works. It's a trap. That's what we need. So now, the whole goal flips. Instead of rushing for the A-Tech, I'm playing this exactly here, like every other duel before. Keep the deck under 27 cards, 5 fusions, or a Gehi to lock in the B-POW. Just got to get that trap card off him, and also unlock the free duel mode, so I can refight him, and then get the A-Tech. So, let's run through what you can get from him on a B-POW. His pool is almost entirely beast, winged beasts, and dragons. Loads of types here. You've got solid beaters like Black Land Fire Dragon, Baby Dragon, the Wicked Dragon of the Earth's Head, Tatsunu Tushigo, 1200 to 500 attack, great stats. Defense options too. Sleeping Lion, Prevent Rat, Perfect Walls. There's equips and spells. Dragon Treasure is a huge boost specifically for dragons, which is perfect because we're running plenty of them right now. Forest, Umi, Magical Labyrinth, Field and Equip spells, decent support, and obviously, the one that we're here for, Acid Trap Hole. It's in the list. Drop chance is good enough, and it's our last possible chance in this tournament to get the trap, otherwise, the run ends. Nothing else matters here. If we get the Acid Trap Hole, the whole duel's a success, and no reset is needed. So, you'll see me play this totally differently than how I wanted to. I'm taking my time counting every card, making sure I stay well under 27, fusing exactly enough to lock in the rank. No risky plays, no trying to force an A-Tech or any other tech. Just safe consistency, play to guarantee the B-POW, guarantee the best possible drops, and hopefully walk away with that trap card we've been hunting for this whole time. Right, we wrapped it up perfectly. The deck count was spot on, all requirements met, B-POW secured 100%, and let's check this out. As soon as he goes down, look at the screen. 3 doors are now unlocked. That's exactly what we wanted. Now, I can go back and fight anyone in this tournament ever again if we needed to. Let's go through the drops. Yes! There it is, Acid Trap Hole. Finally, after 30 minutes, highest odds on Cora and nothing, and we get it right here, right at the very end. This is exactly what we needed. We can breathe now. And the rest? Look at this haul. Dragon Treasure, the Wicked Dragon, 2 Dragon Pipers, Blackland Fire Dragon, even a baby dragon. And honestly, this is the best possible outcome that we could have hoped for after changing plans. We got the trap card, we unlocked 3 duels, and every single other card we won is useful and fits perfectly into what I'm running. The run had to adapt. RNG was brutal for a while, but we got everything that we needed, exactly when we needed it. Pegasus done. Onwards with the tournament. Deck stacked, trap card secured, this part is over. On to what's next. ISIS. Same rules apply as always. You B-Pale rank her, keep the deck under 27 cards, 5 fusions for Regeki. But right up front, we have 2 massive targets here, and they're both game-changing. The first one, Widespread Ruin. This is easily the best trap card in the whole game. Way better than Acid Trap Hole we just got. Destroys anything. Literally anything. No matter how strong. Second one, Dragon Treasure. We picked one up from Pegasus, it's amazing, but getting another, that would be insane. Plus 500 attack and defense to every dragon I run, and my deck is basically dragons, as well as fairies and rocks. This is the goal. Crimson Sunbirds in there too, but B-Pal is non-negotiable, because it's the only way to get them both. Let's run through her full B-Pal drop pool, and honestly, it's split almost entirely between Aqua Dragon, Rocks and Warriors. Those are high stat stuff, way more consistent than what we've seen lately. Dragons first. Blackland Fire Dragon, Baby Dragon, Wicked Dragon, One-Eyed Shield Dragon, all the good ones that we already can use. Solid beaters and walls, aqua monsters are everywhere. Turtle Tiger, Water Omnoptics, Spike Seadra, Water Magician, Ice Water, 1000 to 1600 attack, great defense, super reliable. Rock types, Destroyer Golem, Minamishi Warrior, Sandstone, Warriors 2, Succumbus Knight, Hibikimi. The spells and trap wise, this is where it counts. Elf Light's here again. Great, but we've already had it. We've got 2, another one would be nice. There's Wasteland, Umi, decent fields but not amazing. Then the big ones, Dragon Treasure and Widespread Ruin. Best trap you can get. Destroys anything that attacks you, no exceptions. Makes the rest of the run so safe, you literally cannot lose once you have it. Drop rates are equal here, so B-Pal gives equal chance for both. And that's the dream haul. We wrapped it up, that count was spot on, all requirements met, B-Pal secured, now let's open the rewards. And here we go. We have got a Sandstone and a Hibikimi. Incredible warrior, it hits harder than almost anything we've had so far. Solid cards, great ads, but yeah, no Widespread Ruin and no Dragon Treasure. Bit of a letdown, honestly. Those were the whole point. But listen, what we did get is still top tier. Sandstone and Hibikimi both together are better than 90% of what we picked up all run. And the deck is still stacked. Trap is still secured, equips are still strong, fusion is great. We missed the dream, but we still won big. ISIS is done. Let's move on. Kaiba. So, for Kaiba in this whole segment, from now until we beat him, is dedicated to going for an A-Tech rank. Now, Leisurely exacts well-known requirements to get it. Everyone has known this for years. No confusion and no wrong ideas. You perform 15 fusions, use Regeki, activate a trap card, end the duel with under 6,900 life points, land 4 effective attacks. That's the rule set. Plain and simple. No deck count myths, nothing else. Hit these 5 things and an A-Tech is locked in. And we're doing this here on Kaiba because A-Tech has the absolute best drop pool in the entire game, with the highest possible odds, for the 4 cards that actually matter the most the whole run. Let me be crystal clear. There are only 4 cards in this entire list that we are actually here for. Everything else is more filler compared to these. They are the ones that make your deck completely unstoppable. First one up is Crush card. Single best removal spell in the game, it shuts down any strong monster instantly. Followed up by Bright Castle, a top tier equip. Massive attack and defense boost, better than almost anything else we have. It equips to any monster. The Widespread Ruin is the best trap ever made. It destroys any attacking monster, no exceptions, followed by Warrior Elimination. Game-changing spell, wipes every warrior off the field in one move. Just to be clear, yes, they do drop elsewhere, but nowhere has a better drop rate than right here on Kaiba. This is our absolute best reliable chance to get any or all of them. Even though there's other good stuff here like Harpy's Feather Duster, Dark Energy and Fake Trap, none of them are on the same level as these four. If we walk away with any of them, this duel is a massive success as well. Let's quickly run through the rest of the pool so you know what else is available. Monster-wise, it's stacked. Lamoon, Tatsunushigo, Sandstone, Golgoyle, solid rocks like Destroyer Golem, Minimushi Warrior, or Great Rounders. Loads of dragons too. Baby Dragon, Yamato, One Eye Shield Dragon, Wicked Dragon. Exactly the type we already run and love. Spells and traps outside our targets, the Dragon Capturing Jar, Sword of Dark Destruction, Sogen and Dark Energy. All useful but not life-changing. Ritual cards too, but irrelevant for the run. Like I said, nice to have, but we're only here for the big four. You'll see me play this exactly how the rules go. 15 fusions, 1 Regeki, 1 trap, life points under 6,900, land 4 good hits. No mistakes, no guesswork, just following the known proven requirement perfectly. I've sped up the gameplay for your viewing needs. Right, all done. Every requirement hit perfectly. ATEX secured 100%. Now let's open these rewards. And yeah, I knew it could happen, but it's still such a letdown. We're having such bad luck trying to pull all of the pulls that we need for the run. I'm just hoping that the ATEC on Pegasus will actually pay off. We'll soon see, because that's going to be the duel after this one. Right now, we've got Mage Soldier. And just like always, we're going straight for B power rank. You know the drill by now. Keep the deck under 27 cards, lock in with 5 fusions, Regeki, clean and simple. Let me be clear right up front, there is literally one single card we are here for, nothing else matters. That card is Dark Energy. If you remember back to Kaiba, Dark Energy was one of those top tier equips we were chasing. Give a massive attack and defense boost, perfect for fiends, warriors, and most of the monsters I actually run. It's one of the best equipped spells at this point in the game. The Mage Soldier on VPAL is one of the most reliable places to farm it. This was our main goal, grab a copy, make the deck even stronger. Fill that slot that we've been missing. Everything else in his list, honestly, it's just background compared to this. Let's run through this full VPAL drop pool. so you know exactly what he has available. First thing you'll notice is absolutely packed with theme types. There's also so many here: Feral Imp, Crass Clown, Witty Phantom, Lord of Le Lamp, Dark Titan of Terror, Visago the Destroyer, loads of them. Stats mostly sit in between 1200 to 1500 attacks, solid mid-tier beaters. Some good defense ones like Prevent Rat with that crazy 2000 defense. But outside of the themes, you got a mix of everything else. Strong warriors like Celtic Guardian, Carbonala Warrior, Mysterious Butler. We've got Beast Warriors, Battle Axe, Beaver Warrior, solid stats. We got Kamori Dragon, Darkfire Dragon, Mechanical Chaser, Blocker. Spell-wise, aside for Dark Energy, there's only Yami. And that's the field spell of powers up fiends and spellcasters. Nice to have. Works well with half of his pool, but nowhere near as important as the equip that we want. And yeah, Dark Energy is right there. Drop rate is solid, this is why we're here. Get that. And this duel is a total win. So you'll see me play this exactly how we do with every B-Pal. Count the cards. Don't overfuse, end it clean, lock in that rank. Highest possible chance for that one card. And fingers crossed, RNG delivers it this time, because we really need it. Right, we wrapped it up perfectly. Deck count was spot on, all requirements met. B-Pal is secured. Now, let's open these rewards. Let's go through what dropped, and honestly, it's just random stuff. Dark Prisoner, Sangan, basically useless in this deck. What's that? Claw Reacher? Nope, nothing special at all. Just a pile of cards that don't really help, or just hurt. Just exists. And most importantly, no Dark Energy, not a single copy. That is the whole reason that we came here. Best reliable place to get it, and we walked away with 0. We're getting a lot of the bad RNG this run. It's just a bunch of average. Honestly, this is just completely forgettable result of a B-Pal run again. Deck is exactly the same strength as before, we still do not have an equip that we want. Not a disaster, nothing bad happened, but definitely 0 progress. Mage soldiered on. A-Tech Pegasus time. Same rules apply as when we were at A-Tech in Kaiba. We need to get 15 fusions, 4 effective attacks, 1 trap set off, and under 7,000 life points with Regeki. Pegasus has a great A-Tech pool. He's got Bright Castles, Widespread Ruins, Megamorphs, and Megamorphs is the main card that we are looking for in this run. It boosts your monster's attack up by 1,000 attack every single use. So getting multiple of them during a run is a complete game changer and can make or break a world record run. I have also sped up this A-Tech, and I will see you after the duel. I can't believe this. I came here hoping for 1, and we walked away with 3 of them. Let me put this into perspective. 1000 attack each. This now means that we can run 3 separate monsters at 1000 boost, or we could just put them all on one monster for 3000. I can turn my whole board into unstoppable threat. This isn't just a good drop, this breaks the game completely. Nothing can stand up to this anymore. This is the kind of haul you dream of, but you never expect to actually get. Everything else is dropped, I don't even care. It doesn't matter, we got 3 copies of the best equipped card in the game. This changes everything. Every fight from here on out is just 100% easier. This is easily the biggest win we've had the entire playthrough. Pegasus done, A-Tech done, and we leave here with a deck that is now stacked in God tier. It's unbelievable. And now the plan is to sprint to the end game as fast as possible and finish this game off as fast as we can. We're heading straight to the Mountain Mage and High Major Tenza. The first shrine out of 5. I'm going to speed up the footage now, and only stop when we get a drop that's worth noting. Hey guys, check that out. We just got a Skull Knight and a Dark Magician. Both of them from a Melee Mage. They're great cards and they're going straight into the deck. Take them Thunders out, we don't need them. Alright, here we go. This is it. The final stretch of the run. 7 straight duels, no saving, no breaks, and no second chances. And at this exact moment is where most runs die. Because you enter this segment, the game gives you absolutely nothing. Lose even one duel, there's no retry screen, no continue, no checkpoint waiting for you. You just get sent straight back to the beginning of these 7 fights. That means every single duel matters, every draw matters, every attack matters. One bad hand, one misplay, one unlucky top deck, and the entire run is gone. That's what makes this section so terrifying in speedruns. It's not just difficult, it's mentally exhausting. You've already spent nearly an hour building the perfect deck, just to earn the right to even attempt the final gauntlet, and now we have to execute. But honestly, this is probably the strongest our deck has looked the entire run. Everything we worked for was finally paying off. 3 copies of Megamorph, probably the most important card in the deck to be honest, and an instant 1000 attack boost to basically anything that we play. Double Dragon Treasure for all our dragons, Dark Energy, Elf Slide, every equip spell that we wanted, and then there's the traps, Widespread Ruin and Acid Trap Hole. At this point, almost every card we draw is useful. This isn't the weak early game deck anymore that we were praying for lucky fusions just to survive. This deck is consistent, fast, and that matters here because these final opponents are no joke. Labyrinth Mage, Sabak, Neku, Haishin, Seto, Dark Knight, and finally Nightmare. 7 bosses, 7 chances of losing. What's scary is that even with a powerful deck, this game can still completely punish you. A bad opening hand can snowball instantly. Some opponents can drop massive monsters out of nowhere, and because Forbidden Memories doesn't really care about balance, damage swings get out of control fast. That's why runners hate this section so much. We're not relaxing until the credits roll, and the worst part, the pressure actually gets worse with every duel you win. Because once you've beaten 4 or 5 in a row, you start thinking, please don't let this run die now. That's when the nerves kick in. That's when mistakes happen. You start second guessing attacks, double checking Guardian stars, overthinking every single play. But thankfully, this run stayed incredibly clean. Labyrinth Mage goes down without much trouble, the Sabak tries to slow us down, but the equips are just too strong now. Neku honestly barely gets to play the game. And then Haishin, a fight that can absolutely destroy runs if things go badly. but once Megamorphs start showing up consistently, the damage output becomes ridiculous. And then we move on to Seto. At this point in the run, your hands are shaking a little bit. We're getting close enough to taste the finish line, but you still can't afford to relax. Seto also has Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon at 4,500 attack, which is a obstacle to beat. One mistake still ends everything. Seto drops, Dark Knight falls right after, and suddenly it's here. Nightmare, the final boss, the final duel. One last obstacle between us and the completed run. And honestly, after everything the speedrun plays at you, getting here alone already feels like an achievement. But we didn't come this far just to fail in the end. One final push, one final attack, and there it is. Run complete. No resets in the final gauntlet, no disaster ending, no heartbreaking choke right at the finish line, just a clean finish. And with this run, we placed 13th in the world. For a game as brutal and unforgiving as this one, that is something I'm genuinely proud of. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe and let me know what game, what boss or speedrun challenge you would like to see next. And until next time, thanks for tuning in to Another Gaming Broadcast.